Good morning and welcome to my channel. And Licia, by the way, if you still don't know that part, make sure before anything else you purchase our wonderful merch. It is available for only 150 ml, and you can get it description box below. Check it out to find more information. And we've revamped our site, which you can go check out too. Description box below. So I want to talk about Valentine's Day. It's coming, and we all have so many ideas or opinions about it, but I just feel like even if people feel like we don't need to schedule love and wait for the 14th, I think sometimes those things to be scheduled work, because we lie a whole year, right, and tell ourselves, most people do actually, that oh, we don't have to wait for Valentine's Day, because you never get anything done. So whether or not Valentine's Day is a good thing, is a thing that you do, it's okay, up to you, great. But for those who want to celebrate it, go ahead, do big things. I'm also doing something on Valentine's Day, which is awesome, by myself though, because I'm single. Okay, point is, I want to talk about, since it's Valentine's Day, something that means so much to me. What means so much to me is a movie called Shrek, which first got on screens or was in cinemas in 2001. But the point that I want to drive to is the love story that's in that movie. We are presented with characters Shrek and Charming. These are people that metaphorically represent some things to me. Then on this one hand, we have Prince Charming, the one every girl wants to fall in love with, the one we assume will fall in love with Princess Fiona and marry her and become the king of OGRE or something like that. But then there's this guy Shrek, who's a green ugly ogre that we kind of like because the movie is Shrek, but he eats onions, he takes mud bats, and he has friends, Donkey and Puss in Boots, and it's just this guy who's so chilled, and we just like him because he's green and we're kids. But the point is that these characters represent Prince Charming, who's narcissistic, cares about his bouncy hair, and Shrek is just this guy who doesn't care about anything and only cares about saving Fiona. I mean, he's an ogre, so he can face a dragon, right? So as we are in the circle of loving and being loved, I think most of the time we're encountered with the Shrek and Prince Charming situation, where you have a crush on someone who seems to be a Prince Charming, but deep down they have a heart of an ogre, and you actually will end up with an ogre who has a heart of a prince. So we don't end up in relation, not that we don't, most probably, maybe we're not going to. What am I saying? I think when we are looking for love partners, we just do the same thing that Samuel did when he was sent by God to anoint a prophet. So my correct Samuel. Okay, the point is, the prophet went there. When he got there, he looked at the fine guys, the big brothers of David, and he wanted to anoint them, but the oil wouldn't flow until this guy who came back from shepherding came back. David, he came back there and he was so dirty and probably smelly. I mean, you can't tend to sheep and smell like cologne or something, but he had sheep cologne, stuff like that. And he was anointed the king, because that's the same criteria that God uses. He doesn't look at the Prince Charmings because they're not probably that great, but the ogres. So I'm in love with an ogre. Okay, that was just something I said. So maybe I'm busting bubbles here. We're probably not going to end up with the people we have crushes on, but we're just going to end up with the people that we're supposed to end up with. And God's plan might probably be an ogre. And ogre is actually great. Look at Shrek, guys. Shrek is the deal. So if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and make sure to share it and subscribe, because there's so much great things that gonna come soon. And check out the description box below for nice things, and also have a happy Valentine's Day. No, it doesn't want to switch off, and I don't have editing software right now because my laptop is dead.